Good morning from Sydney, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Let's go this. Just fix up my Instagram. Might be 2 seconds, guys. Thanks, Laura. That's all I needed. Cool. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Now, this is not my usual show. It is more of my weekly sessions on ring stacking, bracelet, necklace, all that sort of jewelry ideas. It's more of a conversation rather than our normal format. But of course, hello, loving the hearts. Hello. So this is not our normal formatted show as far as how I normally do fine jewelry. Today's show is all about bracelet stacking and some ideas, giving you some practical ideas, giving you some how to elevate your pieces, and also just let's bring it down a tad and have it a little bit more casual. So there is lots of things that we're just going to be chatting around. Now, today's session is all for you to be able to talk to me, ask me questions, throw some ideas out there. So it is, yes, not our normal format. Now, but of course, some of the pieces are available to shop. So what I am going to do is I'm going to highlight all the pieces. There's only a handful of pieces. You can shop today, but it's more around giving you ideas and how to start creating your bracelet stack. I think a lot of people, you buy your pieces and then you tend to wear one piece and then you get sort of stumped and stop and like, oh, now what do I do? So it's really just some fun. So, all right. So come say hello. So just so you know, so any of the pieces that you do want to shop, of course, all your customs and duties will be covered. The freight is £35 abroad Australia. Now, I will not be going through the detail unless you specifically ask me for a particular piece. What is available is that on each of the pins, when I'm going to show the product, you'll be able to go into the product for more detail. Hi, Lydia. So you'll be able to go into the detail for more detail because I'm going to be having my hands full. I do not have a moderator. Laura was only just setting up Instagram for me. So there is no moderation in today's show. It's just that you can go into the pieces and see them for yourself on how some of these ideas. I'm going to throw some stuff out there that you're going to go, wow, it's sometimes a little bit out of your comfort zone. Because you're not used to it. Once you get used to it, you're like, let's just go for it. All right, so I am going to be going through how to create a stack firstly, and then I'm going to introduce some color. I'm going to be mixing some golds with the stack and also creating a stack where it's more of that casual weekend look with fine jewelry. So we will be doing some oh no, pleasure, Lydia. They're on their way. They were shipped on Monday for London, so absolutely cool. Beautiful. I look forward to you receiving them. All right, so what we're going to do is can someone just tell me hi, Mary. So can someone, because I do not have a moderator on the show, in your little in the column down here, there's a little love heart and there should be like a little shopping bag. Please tell me that you can see all of the pieces that I'm going to be using in today's stacking. Can someone just quickly just look for me to make sure that I just want to be sure that I've got all my devices going, so I can't actually check for myself. Otherwise, I'm going to have to quickly just pin them all just so you can see them. Okay, Grace. Great. Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right. So anybody that does want to shop, you can go into, hi, Nancy. So we go into the shopping icon. Okay, beautiful. We're going to be doing necklace stacking is this time next week. We're going to be doing bracelet stacking today. All right. Okay. Now, as I just pointed out, we are going to go with the fine jewelry and going in with color and mixing golds and casual. What I wanted to start with firstly is, and please feel free to ask me questions along the way, guys. Okay, just ask me questions. Now, what I've done is I've actually I've made my arm naked ready for the show. I've taken all my pieces off just so I could start stacking. Now, some of the pieces I'm going to be showing, of course, my pieces, but all the pieces, I will let you know whether you can shop for those pieces. Now, what we're going to do is to firstly start. So the first question is, how do you start stacking? Thank you. How do you start stacking a bracelet firstly? So the first initial piece is the one piece as your everyday piece, the one that you leave on every day. Now there is a variety of pieces that you would set your, what you would call your base, okay? Thank you. So as far as the initial, oh, thank you, Grace. The initial base. So my initial base, the initial base that I have got is a number of pieces. Now, don't forget we're mixing branded and non-branded. So if I look at my branded piece is my Justin Clue. Now, if anybody is looking for a Justin Clue, just DM me and let me know the size, the color and everything, and then I will be able to explain. Yes, so I am going to go with a watch stack as well. So all right, so if you're wanting a Justin Clue, just let me know because I can actually source one of these for you. I can't promise you because they are very, very hard to get on the pre-love market. Now, my base, I actually have 3 bases. So you can mix it up, guys. So what I'm going to do is create one stack and then I'm going to go with starting another stack. So I'm going to create my first item, which is the one that I wear every day, is my Justin Clue. So start with your one piece. Now your one piece might be the first piece might be the piece that you've already got on and the piece that you already wear. So it might be a Justin Clue, it might be a branded, it might be non-branded, whatever that might be. It might be the one bracelet that you wear every day. Now, I've now got white gold on, and I'm going to go into mixing golds a little bit later, but right now I am just going to continue on with building this stack. Now, at this point, you're like, I can't do the mixing of golds. What you can do with a hard bangle is mixing it with another base, and what you could do is actually put on, I might just tilt this down a bit just so you can see. For those people that are just jumping on, in the handbag icon is all today's pieces. You can shop, your customs and duties are covered. This is more of a session rather than a normal jewelry show. So I do these sessions to give you ideas on how, thank you, we're going to be doing necklace stacks next week, how you do your bracelets. All right, so I've now got my first piece on. This is mine. The next piece you can shop. This is a 1.5 carat tennis necklace, tennis bracelet, I should say. And basically what you're doing is you're about to stack 2 pieces that literally you could keep on as your base. Remember, it's everyday diamonds. Another term I would use also is your base of a stack. All right, now, it's really hard to do. I don't know how I'm going to do my necklace stacking session next week when I can't even get this on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wear it like this. All right, so you've now got a tennis bracelet and a branded piece as your everyday. Now this is everyday, meaning that you could, as your base, you could wear it like literally you just leave that on and you don't do anything, like that's it. Now if you want to start being creative with this, what you can do is start introducing some color. I need to put this on, hang on 2 seconds guys. So this is the 1.5 carat tennis bracelet that is in the handbag icon. You know that all the diamonds are all FG diamonds, VS clarity, they all new, unworn, come with their certificates, all the non-branded fine jewellery. Okay. Wow, putting our bracelet on demand. There we go. Okay. All right. Now this is a 17 centimeter, guys. I'm 16 centimeters. Right. Now, this is my everyday go-to piece. Very comfortable with that. I'm now going to stretch it to actually start introducing some color into this. And what I mean by color, I'm going to go completely out there and I'm going to go with a multicolored sapphire bracelet. How good does that look? So your bracelet stacking now, I've just added in a piece that you can swap out on the everyday occasion. So you're wearing this piece and you're wearing this piece. Now you can start introducing color. You can leave that on for the week. Of course, in fine jewelry, you can leave this on. It is sapphires, so you can leave that on. Or this is the piece that you're going to take out and switch out on your daily, or how often you ever want to do this. So you can see already, I've now just introduced color. I've actually got all white gold on. And it creates a little bit more interest amongst the white gold and the diamonds. So I've got two soft linked bracelets and a bangle. Okay, now I feel like I just want to take this one out and I want to add a different color gold to this. You still can have some balances with this. I was when I was doing the ring stacking the other week, I had last week off, so the week before that. Talking about ring stacking, your bracelet stacking is no different to a ring stack. It's like it's like a landscape. Connection's not so good right now, but anyway, it's like a landscape. So where is your focal point, and where is your focal point? Where is your hero piece? It's just like ring stacking. So you can have some balance if you're not used to it, you're not comfortable with bracelet stacking. You probably are looking for some uniformity within the bracelet stack. Doesn't have to be. Again, just like your rings and your gems, you can have asymmetrical. You don't have to have it all uniformed, or you are going to have it balanced. Now my balance here is my white gold pieces and a colored piece. Okay, so there's my balance there. My focal point right now, these are my two everyday pieces. My focal point right now is this color piece. Okay, guys, if you've ever got any questions, please ask. Also, you can shop if you go to the shopping. If you go to the little shopping thing, all of these two pieces are in there. So it's a multi sapphire bracelet as well as the 1.5 carat the 1.5 carat tennis bracelet. Now, what I'm looking to do is let's now go back to white gold. So I'm going to now bring in another branded piece. So I've got a B0 bracelet in white gold. By the way, this comes in its box. It is available. This piece is available to shop. A B0 white gold bracelet comes in its original box. It is in the handbag icon if anybody wants to shop it. Now, what I want to do with this bracelet is I want to actually, because you've got literally diamonds all the way through here and you've got a solid band, I'm going to soften it with a chained bracelet. So now I'm going to stack it, let me just, with a branded piece. Okay, now on demand I'm having to do a bracelet link. Okay, too hard with these nails and am I going to get it? No, okay, all right. So what I'm going to do, just to show you, I've got a soft link here, I've got a hard. I'm now going to do the B0 bracelet and I'm going to do just the link. So a soft chain. Okay, so I've still got my balance. My balance here is my continuous diamonds, my hard bangle, and a softer link. So when I've got it on, there we go. Now, with your bangles and your bracelets, one thing that it's a little bit like your rings. My suggestion is that you don't necessarily, when you say that you're a 16 in bracelet, so say for instance, I am saying I'm a 16. I do have bracelets that are all different sizes in order to ensure that you're not clinking up against each other. So say for instance, if you had a love bangle and you wanted all three colors and you wanted it uniformed, sure, you could go 16 all the way through. When you've got a diamond bracelet and a hard bangle, you can get your different sizes in order for it to see how, now this is because this is a 17 centimeter, literally you might want to have that looseness so it goes over your bangle. Okay, otherwise it would be tight, much tighter than this, and you'd have it like that. You don't have to have it all the same. Okay, so even with bangles, you might want to have a little bit extra because you can see your wrist, right? It's not as if it's straight. You can have it in different sizes because it increases in size as you're going. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is bring in another bangle. Now, this one is available to shop as well, and it's the Eternity bangle. Okay, let me just grab this. Okay. Now, the Eternity bangle being, for me, I'm about to make a stack as an everyday stack. And I'm going to keep to the white gold and the diamonds, okay? So now, instead of having this as my base, I'm now going to keep the diamonds in the center, and I'm now going to create my everyday stack as being that. So I've got two hard bangles and I've got a soft in between. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, I've just changed the landscape on this. I have moved this to be in the center and not here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually swap out this one. So I'm going to now create some color with gemstones. So the gemstones, you know, in my fine jewelry shows, I do have gemstone pieces, and we put some color into the stack. So all of a sudden, this is my everyday stack, right? 2 hard bangles. What I want to do is now create some interest and put some color in this. I'm still balanced because I've got 2 hard bangles on. I'm going to create my middle one as being the soft one. Now, I'm going to put, this is an emerald tennis bracelet. It's got diamonds all the way to the end, as you can see, and you've got the cabochon cut emeralds. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm about to create some color into the mix. There we go. So for those that are used to just your tennis bracelets and your just your straight gold, how you introduce gems. So, all right. So I've got an emerald bracelet. I'm bringing in color. Now I'm just going to pop this on because I'm now going to also take this another step. So I might decide that, okay, the gemstones is what I'm going to keep on. And I actually just love the stack, but I want to make it a little bit more casual. So I'm going to change it round. Let me just put this on for a second. And I'm going to keep these pieces on, but now I'm going to make it a little bit more casual, so it's not all diamonds and gold. Now, putting a bracelet on in front of a screen is somewhat difficult when you are on demand. No, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you. I'm going to leave that on for a minute, and I'm going to put a casual. Now, these beaded bracelets are my bracelets. I'm just showing you and giving you some ideas. So literally, I'll explain to you once I've got it on. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a casual element to this bracelet. All right. Now I'm just taking this off for a second. Can you see already how casual, I'll put this one back on in a second, how casual my stack is now becoming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my colored beads. So guys, just these are mine. So just go to a fun jewelry shop, buy your colored beads, and then that way it makes your formal diamond and gold stack into more of a casual stack. Now I'm actually going to now put another piece on this. All right, so now I've got I've got a branded piece, I've got a non-branded piece, and I've got some colored beads, and all of a sudden, how casual does that look? Totally different look. Totally. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I wanted to bring the gems back into this casual look. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my gemstone. I want to be able to wear my gemstones, my diamonds, but I still want it casual. So now we're going to put my gemstone, my colored beads, my branded, I've got all 4 colored beads, branded Cartier piece, gemstones, and bangle. Oh, Erica, that particular one is available. It takes between 6 to 8 weeks, but that one is available to shop. it is, I'll give you the length of that one. Oh, I forgot my ruler. Hang on 2 seconds. I think it's 17 centimeters. Let me just double check. So you can order that one in yellow gold, white gold, but this one is available to shop. It is in white gold, and it is 6 3/4 inches or it is 17 centimeters. So that's that one there. But yes, that one is available. This would be shipped immediately. If 17 centimeters is fine. 17 centimeters is your average. Okay, so what I was showing you is, you know, trying to introduce gemstones, because gemstones in bracelets, most people get a bit uncomfortable, no pleasure, a little bit uncomfortable with, they think it's more formal, they think it's more, you know, they would only use it for a special occasion. Gemstones in tennis bracelets, you can actually just make it a little bit more casual by putting in your everyday diamonds, and even if you throw in a colored bead bracelet in there as well. Okay. All right. Now, if I go to an actual Erica, this piece, let me just show you something. I'm going to extend my bracelet. I'm going to use this as my centerpiece, and I'm going to use it as my everyday piece right now. Let me just put this on for a second. I am now going to introduce some colored beads, more colored beads in this mix to actually make it even more casual. Let me just show you. I'm going to bring some other colors into it. Just need to take this one off. So I'm now going to introduce a different color. So now I'm now introducing pink. Now if you have this particular bracelet, you've got, what is beautiful about this is that you can wear this every day and with your everyday stack. When you want to make it more casual and you want to put some colored beads in this with the outfit that you're wearing, then it allows, look at that. How good does that look as your everyday stack? Is that amazing? How good is that? So you literally have choices. Choices. We love choices. All right. Now, I've just brought in some colored beads. Some new colored beads. Right. Now, as you'll see in my colored beads, I've got gold in this, guys. There is gold beads sitting in this. I know, right, Tali? All right. Okay. This is just from one of my little local jewelers. These are just play beads, guys. You can just go to your local where you can buy some local beads. Like, just even make them yourself, right? Like, have some fun with it. So now I've just introduced some gold in here with my colored beads, right? Now don't be shy to start actually putting some gold in this. So I'm now going to introduce a gold bracelet. So this is you'll see that this is a link bracelet. It is in rose gold. It has got the diamonds on the clasp and also the diamonds on the link here. I'm now going to introduce gold into the mix of my bracelets here. Now I've centered it because I've still got my everyday pieces on. There we go. So my balance right now is my colored beads have got gold in it and I've got gold sitting in between. Okay. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Glad you're here. Okay, now if I want to just take that casual element away from that and I just want to start bringing in the gold. So I now want to introduce gold into my stack. So I've got my bracelet, my eternity. Yes, really cute, right? And then what you can do is you just bring in a soft chain, a gold chain if you wanted to. Now my suggestion is that you do have your gold sitting in the middle, or alternate, and this is why I'm like, change up your sizes. It doesn't really matter because it is all going to blend in together. Okay. Now, the other, this is a really good just everyday bracelet. I'm going to actually just show you another combination of rose gold with this bracelet. Actually, I'm just going to take this off. Okay. I'm just going to take this one off as well. It is really, to do these stacking shows, rings are much easier than bracelets and necklaces. Just take this one off. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be able to put this one on because it does have the screw, but I'm going to show you what I'm just going to show you by hand. All right, I've now got here, and this is available to shop. This is so under retail, it's ridiculous. By the way, it's crazy. So this is a size 16 rose gold, all pave bangle. It does come with its, it has a receipt for its polish. It was polished by Cartier, so it does have its receipt for its polish. It does come in its original pouch and everything. It is absolutely stunning, isn't it? All right, so I've got now a rose gold bangle with all diamonds. I'm not going to put this on because it does have this screw on it. Okay, just so you're aware as well, guys. I'm not sure if a lot of you are aware. This is the small one. The thicker one, has a screw on either side here. With the small one, it only has the screw on the one side. Just so you're aware that the difference between a thin and the thick. All right. Now, I've just shown you this bracelet, which I'm now creating a stack with gold. So this is all in rose gold. Let me just hook this together. And I'm going to then make white gold as the contrast piece in this bracelet. Okay, let me just put this on. All right. So now this has got diamonds on the link as well. All right, so I've got 2 rose gold. I'm now going to change it into a bracelet where it's got the white gold in between rather than the other way around like I had. So what you could do is you could start with an all diamond. So this stack in itself, I'm just holding it, guys. So this stack in itself looks somewhat, lots of diamonds, lots of gold. Again, if you're not used to this, it sometimes can be a little bit overwhelming because you're not used to so much gold and diamonds. Guys, it does take time. You'll start with 1, you'll then progress to 2, then you'll progress to 3 as your everyday base. Okay? What you'll do from here is you'll start introducing color, and you'll start introducing your colored beads. So for instance, as I was just pointing with the beads, all of a sudden, if I want to just put some beads with this, can you see I am now going to create a much casual, I'm sorry that I can't put this one on, a much more casual or all of a sudden, these beads just create some casual element to this. Okay. Go. I know it's late in the UK, guys, so if anybody's watching the recording, if you've got any photos of some bracelets that you're not sure what to do with, if you want some ideas, please feel free to email me or DM me. I know that in Europe right now, you're probably all heading to bed. So if you watch this show tomorrow, please don't hesitate. Always happy to answer. All right. Okay, now what I also want to do is I actually now want to create some color into a stack again with some gemstones. So I'm just going to put this one down. I'm going to put on a tennis bracelet. So I'm going to put this tennis bracelet on. This might be the only piece that you wear as your everyday piece. Remember, tennis bracelets is a bracelet that you just literally leave on. Doesn't matter, you should be able to, it's like my pieces I leave on, shower, doesn't matter, whatever, just leave it on. All right, so now all of a sudden all I'm wearing, as probably a lot of you are just used to, is just the one piece. Now, I'm going to bring some more gemstones into this. And my gemstones, I've taken out a bangle. Some of you don't like bangles, you only want bracelets. So I'm now going to make it a bracelet stack and bringing some color. So this is my everyday piece. I am going out for the evening. I now want to elevate my piece. Right, I'm elevating it with sapphires. It's a tennis bracelet in sapphires all the way through. I think there's like over 12 carats of sapphires in this. All of a sudden now, I've just elevated my piece for a night out. How beautiful. And if you're not a blue person and you're a green person, sure. It doesn't really matter what color gemstones you put with your tennis bracelets. Your base bracelet is this bracelet. That's your base bracelet. So you can add whatever you want to those everyday pieces. So you can elevate it for your night out, or again, bring a casual element to your diamonds and put some beads. Put some beads into that. Now with your beads, you can put as many as you like on. Like you just keep adding to it. So if I wanted to do all three, here's my bracelet stack. On a more casual, I tend to just put my my diamonds in between it. There we go. Okay. Yes, there's little ice creams in there. Ice creams and smileys in it. All right. Okay. All right. Now, I wanted to bring, some of you think, oh, it's a bit too much as far as how much is on my wrist. I'm not so out there with that. I'm a little bit more conservative, and that's okay. I'm going to show you a lot more, not refined, more a smaller stack. Let me just take this off. All right. Okay, so my smaller stack. I'm still going with, this is a 1.24 carat tennis bracelet. I'm still going with a tennis bracelet. Okay, so let me just put this on as my base. No, I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay. So I'm starting with this. I'm then going to add a smaller piece. So I'm now adding a smaller piece of a chain with diamonds on it. So this is a much more daintier stack. You don't have to be as loud as I've just been with my beads and all. So this is a much more refined stack. Again, you still got your base and it's still everyday diamonds that you can just leave on, and you can create a stack that looks like that. Now, if you want to introduce some gold into this, that is quite easily done. You just, to balance it, is put the gold piece in between. So I'm going to show you what I'm referring to. So the rose gold bracelet I had with the diamonds in the band, you literally just add that to it. There we go. So you can add gold in between. Okay. The other one is just wearing your base bracelet, putting that on, and then I do have one of these available, and it's a size 16. Is putting simply a elevated piece with your everyday piece in your gold. So this is the tennis bracelet. So literally, you can do that. So I'm mixing golds here. Has anybody got any questions at this stage? Is there any questions? Is there anything that you are looking to do that you would like to add into the mix? All right, so if you go into the little shopping cart, there is a number of items that you can shop. Otherwise, I'm just doing bracelet stacks, and I'm now going to put my own personal bracelet stack on, and then we're going to do a watch stack. So my everyday stack that I wear at this point, I'm going to pop it back on just so you can see what I'm wearing. This is my Justin Clue. I do have another, just a diamond bangle. This is actually for my father. And so as you can see, I wear 2 bangles as my piece, but I also have the Panthea bracelet. Hi, Sabrina. Yes, I was actually going to text you, Sabrina. Look what I've got on. I know, right? I've got the charity event on tonight, so I'm going to be wearing this to my charity event. But next week we're doing a necklace stack. So, okay, guys. So what we've got here, 30. I think it's 32 inches. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and there was a reason why I actually wore this in today's, I'm gonna complete my bracelet stack in a second. Now, something that I do with my bracelet stacks, the VCA bracelets, I'm going to do this in my bracelet stack in a second. That's why I've got it on right now. Just with the VCA, guys. So the VCA bracelets, you can get the 5 motive bracelets. What I do is I actually combine 2 5 motive bracelets that I use as a stack, but also you can wear it as a necklace. So you can stack your 5 motive VCA bracelets. Yes, as part of my necklace stack. Yes, Mary, yes. All right. So what I wanted to show you, part of a bracelet stack. Now, you know that I've just been putting all these beads to make it more casual with the bracelet stack. Now, I love when you can multi-purpose your pieces. I was just explaining about the VCA piece. I do love when you can multi-use it, right? All right, so what, something I do with necklaces as well. So you have your everyday piece on. These are my everyday pieces on. What you do now is, with a necklace, if you've got a long enough necklace, is you basically can wrap now. I'm doing it on demand here, but literally I can, and this is a bit chunky, but if you've got a little bit finer one, you can do it, is wrap your necklaces around your wrist as part of your stack. So I can do it with this one if I wanted to, but it's a perfect length for that. I think this is 32 inches. So you can do that. But we are going to be doing, I'm going to do this, fix this up later now. You can actually just, oh, now I'm a bit of a mess. Okay, I'll fix it up later. But you multi-purpose your necklaces and your bracelets. So basically what I was mentioning before, the VCA, double it up, wrap it around. I do have a white gold and it will be part of my necklace stack next week, and an onyx one. So I've got two different types of 5 motive VCA bracelets. I link them together and then do the bracelet stack as well as the necklace. So we can do that. All right, now I'm just finishing off this is my bracelet stack. So what I'm doing is I'm finishing off with my everyday. This is what I had on this morning. I just took it off for the show, but now I'm just going to finish up with my, so I can leave it on. So as you can see now, I do have my gold, mixing my gold, my yellow gold, and my 2 white gold. Now, what I have done, it's turning winter here, so I've got sleeves on, but in the summer, literally I just grab one of these beads and on the weekends, I will just make it more casual. So that's what I do. So there's my bracelet stack for the weekends, when I'm, just going out for lunch. Okay, now watch stack. The alternate that you can do with your everyday diamond, so you want to use one wrist as your just free to wear whatever you want, or maybe you're not used to wearing anything on this wrist. So, but you do have an everyday diamond piece. So my everyday diamond piece, so I've got the same as this one here. It is the white gold. It's like an eternity ring, but it's a hard bangle, solid gold. That's it there. So I actually just leave that on, and then my Cartier is actually in for service at the moment, so I am wearing my chunky one, a chunky watch. Normally I wear my I've got a flatter Cartier watch that I wear, and literally you start building your bracelets with your watch. Now this is not the watch that I would normally do this with, only because of the chunkiness of it, but your everyday diamonds, whether it be a tennis bracelet or a bangle, you can wear both, is what I do. So I only stack this wrist with everyday diamond pieces. I use my right wrist to create that casual element to it. So, and this is where my right wrist is where I introduce color. So if I wanted to, I could put some gems in here to create. So I've got Tarzavort garnet in the panther's eyes. I might now start putting some more green amongst this mix. So even the cabochon cut tennis bracelet with the emeralds is one that I easily could wear every day amongst this mix. Okay. Okay. That is the bracelet session. Next week will be the necklace session, so we will be doing stacking and using, of course, branded and non-branded, putting a casual element to it, or actually just having your diamonds in your tennis necklace, doing some fun, having some fun with that. Is there any questions before I leave you? It was only a short session just to give you ideas. It's more also for people that those in Europe, they will be re-watching the show. So again, anybody, even if you're on the show right now, please feel free to DM me or message me, email me if you've got any thoughts, ideas, anything that you would like more help with in combining pieces. You might have your basic core pieces, your everyday pieces, and you're not sure what to do with it. Or even, you know, mixing your golds. I know that mixing golds, a lot of people do feel uncomfortable with it, but feel free to ask me if you do that. I've just left this on now because it is my everyday diamond piece. I will leave that on now, but you can see I'm mixing golds. So yes. Any questions before I leave you? It's a lot of fun putting all the combinations together. Maybe if you're not understanding with the beads as well, these are my beads. These are just from the local jewelry shop. Picking beads. If you can get beads with some colored golds in it, it'll also help you mix your bracelets as well. So I find these are really fun to add, especially in the summer. You guys are coming into spring, summer, so it is a lot of fun to introduce color. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If there's no questions, it was just a short session on bracelet stacking, ideas on bracelet stacking. If I can be of any help, please reach out. Don't be shy. And tomorrow, so just to let you know, my shows for the coming week will be, I've got two very, very, very special secret location Hermes shows. There will be the high wish list bags, normally in more your neutral tones, and then I will have my fine jewelry on the weekend, so on Friday and Saturday. So I will see you for the next. Well, I'm on every day now till Sunday for me. So thank you for joining the show. If you're just jumping on, feel free to watch the recording. It was to give you some ideas around bracelet stacking, using golds, casual, elevating your pieces to evening, and then making it more casual for those times where you just don't want to be showing all those diamonds. All right, guys, lovely to see you, and I look forward to seeing you in the coming days of the shows. Bye. Thank you.